Hey guys, Wedge here, bringing you another EasyJet career video in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today we'll be flying from the Isle of Man to Gatwick International Airport in the United Kingdom. So let's get back in the cockpit and get started up. So basics, get your batteries on. Let's start our APU now. Seatbelt sign, no smoking. ADRIS system, and we'll just wait for our APU to start before we start boarding our passengers. And there we go, APU's on, APU bleed is now on as well. Cruise supply on. We'll turn on our beacon. Turn on all our displays. Now we'll start boarding our passengers. So we're going to get the little door up, stairway up, and start boarding our passengers. Our emergency exit doors. And yeah, that's it for now. I'll turn up all the brightnesses on the screen, and then we're going to start getting our flight plan ready for Gatwick. Rightio, what we're going to do now, we're going to start putting in our flight plan and programming our MCDU. Initiate. We will be flying from EGNS, Echo, Golf, November, Sierra, to Echo, Golf, Kilo. Flight number is 1984. 1984. Oh, okay, whatever, it's in use. Cost index is 12 today. Cruising altitude is 260. Have to think for a second. IRS initiate, align on ref. Bada bing, bada boom. And if you want to know how to do this, what I'm doing, there'll be a video link just above for an A320 fly-by-wire tutorial. So check on that if you are not sure how to do what I'm doing. Set up the aircraft. Our block fuel is 4.9. Block fuel is 4.9. Zero fuel weight is all in. And now it's time for the flight plan. We'll be departing runway 8 today. Insert that. And I'll put in the flight plan. It might be a bit, so I'll skip it and then we'll get to the end and then confirm it is all good. Rightio, so our flight plan is in, our systems are now all aligned, so checking our flight plan, pretty good. The approach is a bit wonky, but I'm sure we can just do a few directs and save some time there. So, I've already programmed our departure, our V1 speeds, etc, etc. So what we're going to do now, ignition to start the door, that's already away now. What do you want to call it, the stairway? We are going to start our pushback. So taxi lights on, fuel pumps can come on now, and we're going to start up engine number 1. Not sure why they are extended. Doors are going to be locked now, and we're going to start our pushback. Yep, start pushback. Start our right hand departure. Our right hand turn, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift
I'm going
the
to stop
upper
there
portion
just
of the
because
buckle.
the
In the
pushback
event that
isn't.
the seatbelt light
We don't
is
have too
not
much
on,
runway or
just
taxiway behind us. We would have gone into that building.
Unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this
Alright,
aircraft.
engine 1 is
Please take a
available.
few moments now to locate
Let's
your
get engine
nearest
2
exit.
started up.
In some cases, your nearest exit should
Alrighty,
clearly
both
show
engines
all
are starting
personal items.
up.
Make sure your
So the
seatbelts
seatbelt
are
sign's
fastened,
on for
the seat
them.
backs and tray tables are all in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Engine ignition to start.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke
APU can
detectors
come off, wing
located
and
in
nav
the
lights,
laboratories is
and
strictly
we should be
prohibited
good
by
to
law.
start
All
rolling.
of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
If we actually do start moving. Oh, parking brake was on. Alright, let's begin our taxi to the gate. To the runway, sorry. Radio. About to get onto the runway now. Check with our captain. Flight crew that we're all good. Takeoff config. Mats and our cabin. That's what we're waiting for a takeoff.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Yeah, there we go. They're all good. We're going to line up and landing lights are on, takeoff lights are on, strobe can come on, beacon off. And yeah, we're going to get this puppet rolling. Whoa, what is happening with this thing? Alright, let's start spooling these things up. Alright, toga. V1 and rotate. Landing gear up. Beautiful takeoff. Flaps in. Maintain that turn, and yeah, beautiful takeoff. I'm happy with that. That turn. I think we'll turn on autopilot now because I don't want to lose that turn. Alrighty, we can disarm that. Leave the lights on. And this thing will fix itself up and continue to 10,000 feet, or 26,000 feet, sorry. Lovely departure from the Isle of Man.
and on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
And as you just heard, we passed 10,000 feet, so our landing lights will come off. Increase our speed, we need to do that. 320 knots for now. Standard. Anything else I'm thinking we need to do? Yeah, seatbelt signs can come off. Yep. And yeah, that's it for now. All we can do is really wait until we hit our cruising altitude and yeah, watch the view, relax, and continue on our way to Gatwick, which isn't too far. It's not that far from here, so it'll be a very short flight. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. We have just hit our cruising altitude at flight level 260. I don't think there's any meal service on our flight today, but everything's going pretty smoothly. Still about 180 nautical miles away from Gatwick. And yeah, the weather there, from what I've heard, is fine, but yeah, it should be a smooth flight and a smooth landing into Gatwick. Just about to start our descent now. We are about 120 nautical miles away. We aren't going to go around that big old loop there. We're going to go direct to the waypoint that aligns us up with the runway. And according to our landing page here, at medium, brakes 1,816 meters to stop, which will go low because it's probably not accurate 100% with what the details I put in, but yeah, so what we're going to do, we'll start our descent, get down to 15,000 nice and slowly, 18,000 feet, 21,000, why not, and slow down our speed so we don't start over speeding. So once we get to 10,000 feet and we are on our approach, we'll be back and we will start with our landing procedures, etc, etc. So until then, enjoy the nice cruise, and we should be in Gatwick in the next 40 minutes or so. Yeah, just put in direct to CF08 right. This is just so we can skip all that nonsense. We're descending through to 8,000 feet right now, so we are going to start slowing down this puppy. We'll keep it at 300 just so we actually do move. Landing lights will now come on. I realised I never took off the takeoff lights, because good on you, Wedge. Seatbelt signs will come on now. Yep, they're on. And yeah, once we start lining up for our approach, we'll be back. But we're still about 40 nautical miles away, so we still do have 43 nautical miles, so we've still got a bit of time to go before we start our approach into Gatwick. Making our final turn into Gatwick Airport. We're going to extend that landing gear now. And can't see the airport because of the cloud coverage. We are going to arm the auto brake. Arm the speed brake. We're going to continue our full flaps. Auto brake, or the auto throttle just stopped working for some reason. I'm not sure why, but yeah, just did. And I'm going to check with the cabin again. They should be fine. No idea. We can just see the runway ahead of us. Now it's 08 right, so it's the one on the right we're going for. Just checking we are already. Got the throttle a little bit. We've captured the glide slope and the localizer on a steady descent towards Gatwick Airport. And again, there's more cloud coverage there. Ah, well, by the looks of it, they should be fine. Oh yeah, we're all good up here. Let's go for our landing. Approach is good. Five hundred. $400.
400.
Autopilot is off.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Alright, we're down, reversers are out. Bit of a hard landing, not the best, but we're down and we arrived into Gatwick. Once we get to 60 knots. 60 knots, we'll clear the reversers. Alright, let's get off the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get going to our gate.
London Gatwick. The local
Flaps
time
are all
is
in.
5:39 p.m. and it's currently about 13 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has
Alright,
come
let's
to a
get this
complete stop and the
8U
seatbelt sign is turned
on.
off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin.
Alright, let's get taxiing to our gates.
If this is your final
And
destination,
make sure that no
thank you
one's
for flying with us. If you're
crossing
making a
here or
connection,
taking
we
off
encourage
here.
you to check your itinerary to ensure
Alright, we're going to turn it into our gate just here on the left. APU is available so we can turn that on anytime. Turning, turn, 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 turn. Oh, jeez, where did that end up? Okay, not the best parking job, but we are here. So, turn on the APU bleed, get these engines off. Seatbelt signs are now off so they can start deboarding. Get the doors all opened up. Baggage. Okay, so it is going to work. Okay, great. Yeah, that wasn't the best parking here, Wedge. Wing, 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 that's off. Anything else we need to turn off? No, we're all good here. So let us deboard our passengers and then we will go through our landing rates and what our next flight will be from Gatwick. Rightio, here we go. So our landing rate was 187 feet per minute, which I think was pretty good for one of our first flights back. Passengers 97% satisfied. Soft landing, very slightly ahead of schedule. We'll save that. Close packs. And, yeah, our next flight will be to Innsbruck, which, if you don't know Innsbruck, then watch the next video and you'll find out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to stay safe, have a good one. Until next time, cheers.